Hello everyone and welcome for today 20 minutes hip opener and lower back spine. So long story short, let's start the class. We start with child pose. So place yourself with your knees separated, toes touching, stretch your arms forward, inhale through your nostrils and we're gonna start to exhale through your mouth. Let your forehead on the floor. Inhale deeply through your nostrils and exhale through your mouth. Now take your palms towards the right side. So your left palm and your right palm still parallel and let your forehead go down to the floor. And now in through your nostrils and exhale through your mouth. One more. In through your nostrils, exhale through your mouth. Bring your palms in the middle and move to the left. Palms parallel. Inhale. On exhale, forehead on the floor. Inhale through your nostrils deeply. Exhale through your mouth completely. One more. Deep in and deep out. Bring your palms again in the middle. Child pose. Close your mouth now and just breathe through your nostrils. Inhale. On an exhale, try to squeeze your throat. Imagine your throat is like a valve. And you're trying to close it so you create that vibration inside your throat. One more. In. Exhale through your nostrils. But squeeze your throat. During the practice, I'm going to remind you for a bit of this breath. So pay attention. On an inhale, tuck your chin to your chest, tail in, come up with the arched spine. On an exhale, open your chest, look forward, separate your feet, let your hips hang down to the floor. Inhale through your nostrils, and again exhale through your nostril. Next inhale, chest, chin close to your chest, tail in, and go to child pose. Exhale. And now next inhale. Come up, move forward. On an exhale, let your hips go down. Stay here, look forward. One more inhale. And exhale. Next inhale. Tuck your chin to your chest, tail in, arch your spine, push into your palms. Bring your toes together. Child pose on an exhale. Deep in. One more. And deep out. Now come up. Tuck your toes on your mat. Downward facing dog. Separate your feet the distance of your hips. Pay attention to your palms. Thumbs towards the 12 o'clock. And start to play with your knees. Bend one by one. Push your heel towards the floor. Bend the other leg, opposite leg. And here it's a very important indication for your spine when you're trying to have the downward dog. So the idea is bend your both knees. Push your chest to your knees, knees to your chest. Push into your palms. Send your coccyx up to the ceiling. Belly in. And from here with a straight spine, try to push into your heels to touch the floor. If you find yourself arching your spine, then better keep your knees bent, but keep your spine straight. So by time you push into your heels, you have a straight leg, but straight spine as well. Deep inhales, completely exhales. Inhale, come on your tippy toes, look in between the palms, bend your knees, and walk forward. Keep your feet separate, the distance of your hips, and place your palms away from your hips, from your feet, from the side, in line with your shoulders. Tip your fingers on the floor. If you find again yourself with a hunchback, bend your knees as much as you need. Look forward and stay here. By time, push into your knees so you straighten your legs as well. But remember, don't hunch your back, so still you have your spine straight. Bring your weight more on your toes. Look forward. Breathe. And exhale. Now bring your feet together, toes touching, the distance between your heels 1 centimeter. Bend your knees if you need to, especially for your lower spine if you experience some sciatica nerve pain. Arms up sideways. Come up. Look up. Stretch up. Squeeze your buttocks. Weight on your heels. On an exhale, open your arms again, sideways. Bend your knees, especially for 4 folds. And herniated disc, belly on your thighs, chest on your knees, and place your palms in line with your toes from the side. Stay here for a second. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. By time, we try to send your hips up towards the ceiling to straighten the knees. My recommendation, especially if you have a lower back pain, very important to keep your body in touch with your thighs. We try to avoid doing this. Better stay here. If you feel the micro bend, for sure you feel the stretch. So if you don't, then use your palms to push into the floor to lift your hips up. And then once you feel that it's much more straight, then you take your forehead closer to your shin. But send your hips up, weight on your toes, engage your lower abdominal. Inhale, lift your head halfway, still touch the floor, in line with your toes. On an exhale, step back. Both legs back with your knees. We prepare for chaturanga or without the knees. Let's start with the knees. Touch the floor. Bend your elbows close to your ribs. Lay down on your belly. Your choice here for your spine. Either you come up in cobra, push just a little bit in your palms, but keep your elbows bent and send them down to your hips so those shoulders, they are away from the ears. Or push into your palms, second choice, till your elbows are straight. Look forward. Pay attention to your shoulders to still be away from your ears. Knees on the mat. Deep inhales. Deep exhales. Or the last choice and the original one, push into your top of your feet to lift beat your knees from the mat. And here start to look up. Stretch up. On an exhale, either with your knees or without, push into your knees. Tuck your toes on the mat. Downward facing dog. You can adapt according to your body. So keep your knees bent. Push your chest to your knees. Knees to your chest. And then push your heels down towards the floor. Downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Now here, from downward facing dog, let's prepare for 3-leg pose. Place your left foot in the middle and lift your right leg up. If it's for you possible today, arrow all the way up, pointing up to the ceiling. If not, even if it's halfway. But the most important is keep your both hips in line parallel with the floor. Don't open the right hip to the side. So kick into your right heel and lift up. Palms on the floor, belly in. On exhale, bring your right foot forward in between the palms. If your foot is stopped in the middle, use your right palm and just bring it in between the palms. Low lunge. Place your left knee on the mat. Make sure your right knee is in line with the right angle from the side. And arms up. Forward. Deep inhale through your noses. And deep out. One more. Deep in and deep out. Bring your arms down and behind, interlace all your 10 fingers and pull your shoulders back, open your chest, separate your palms from the sitting bones and slightly, if it's possible for you, look up to the ceiling. Deep in, inhale and exhale. One more, in and out. Place your palms on the floor, frame the right foot, and let's prepare for half split. Touch your left on the mat. Slowly start to move your hips back. Start to, in the same time, flex your right toes. And try to bring from the side your left hip in line with the right knee. But if your right knee is still bent, do not push the hip forward. It's not helping. But if you feel a deep stretch behind your legs, just stay here and enjoy that stretch. Or, in order to don't have your knee bent, and because you don't feel the stretch, let's say, push into the knee, into the right knee, so you send your right hip back. So your hips, they are in line as well. So don't take your left hip too much back. No, your hip is above your knee, but don't push into the heel either. So keep it here, look forward, in and out. Bend your right knee, come forward again. Let's prepare for a variation of lizard, twist lizard. Take your right foot to the edge of your mat. Palms on the floor. If you think that it's enough for you today, just stay here. Or let's combine with a twist. Lift your toes, your right toes, keep it on the heel, and send your right knee away from your body. Let it, and at the same time, let your left hip come down towards the floor. Again, your choice to stay here is perfectly okay, or just twist, turn, right palm on your hips, and look over the right shoulder. Focus you to send your hips down towards the floor. And the next choice, bend the left knee, extend your right arm and grab it. But please do not lift your hips in order to grab the foot. Your hips must stay here down to feel the compression to your right hip. And now, in the moment you grab the foot, you feel the stretch into your group of muscles, quadriceps in front of your tight muscles. So look over the right shoulder and breathe. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Release your right palm. Bring your right foot again into the middle. Frame your right foot. Push into your left toes. Lift your knee off the mat. Look forward. And now place your left heel on the floor. Turn your right foot 45 degrees, your toes in. Place your right elbow on your right knee. So make sure your right knee, it's above your right ankle. Left toes, the same, a bit outside. Your right thigh muscle parallel with the floor. Place your left palm on the floor. You can go deeper, but let's stay here today. Deep inhale and deep exhale. The only thing we do, we move to the back of the mat. We move on the left side. So place your left elbow on the left knee and straighten your right leg. Right palm on the floor, look forward. Your breath, feel the stretch to your right foot now. The compression to your left hip. Turn. Here's the left foot, back of the mat. Make sure your knees above your ankle. Knee off the mat. Look for your choice to stay here, or let's go for high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Push into your heel, even if the heel is not above your ball of your foot. Push into the heel, so you stretch the sciatica nerve much better. Look forward, belly, turn your above the ankle. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Place your palms on the floor. Take your foot back. Now with your foot forward or heel up to the ceiling. Exhale. Chaturanga. Bend your elbows. Inhale. Up or facing door. Choice. feet. Inhales. Deep exhales. And let's back into the mat. So we continue with your right leg. 3-leg pose. Both hips parallel with the floor. Deep in. Now bring your foot forward in between the palms. Arms up. Deep in. Completely out. Arms down and back. Interlace all your 10 fingers and pull your shoulders back. Shoulder blades touching. Slightly look up to the ceiling. Deep in, deep out. Place your arms on the floor. Let's prepare for half split. Tuck your left toes on the mat. Flex your right toes. Start to send your hips back halfway. Remember, not all the way. No, halfway until you keep above your left hip above the left knee. It's still bent, true. Keep your spine to look forward. If it's enough for you today, stay here. Push into the knee, not to the hip, knee, so the hips, they are in line. And we can still go deeper. Pay attention, very important when you do this. When you when you straighten your right knee, usually it happens to hunch back. Pay attention to keep it straight, look forward, push into your knee, and then even here we can go much bit deeper. In, exhale, take your chest closer. Bend the knee, take your right foot to the side for lizard. Flex your right toes, pivot on your heel, your knee outside. Separate your knee from the body, look forward. You can stay here, your choice. Or twist, place your palms on the hips. Bend your left knee and grab it. If you don't grab it today, just stay here. Focus on your breath. If you do grab it, here you can go deeper by pulling your heel closer to your sitting bones. Just release. Bring your right foot back. Frame your right foot. Come up. Lift your knee, left knee off the mat. Place your heel on the mat. Turn your right toes in 45. So we go for side squats on the left side and keep the knee bent. Attention to your knee above the ankle. One deep inhale, deep exhale. And let's move on the left. Heel in. Again, the knee over the ankle. Right palm on the floor. Breathe. Turn towards the left. You can choose to stay here. Push into your right heel. Or let's go for high lunge. Arms up. Belly in. I have the tendency as well when I come up. I come so much up that the knee is not above the ankle. So pay attention to that. You are in opposite direction. So you push into your left knee to keep it above the ankle, and to your right knee, so you push as much as you can, the right heel down towards the floor. Place your palms on the floor. Take your left foot back. Downward dog or 3-leg dog pose. On an exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. On exhale, downward facing dog. Look at your feet, find your breath. Deep in, deep out. And let's continue on the left side. Lift your left leg up. Both hips in one line parallel with the floor. Kick into your left heel. Slowly, gently bring it forward in between your palms. Remember, if your foot stops here, use your left palm. Bring it in between your palms. Right knee on the mat. Pay attention, your left knee to be above the ankle. And arms up. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more breath. Deep in. Deep out. Arms down and back. Interlace all your 10 fingers. Pull your palms back. Feel the stretch into your shoulders. Chest, slightly look up. Release your palms, frame the left foot, and let's prepare for half split. So, tuck your right toes on the mat. Simultaneously, while you move your hips back, flex your left toes. Stop halfway. You can even look and see that your right hip is above your right knee. You can stay here if you feel the stretch. If you want to straighten your leg, pay attention. I mention again, two major things. Push into the knee, so you send your hip back. But when you do that, you might experience your back is arching. So pay attention. Your spine, your back is still straight. Look forward. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Come forward again. Let's go for twist lizard. Take your left foot to the edge of your mat. Again, you can stay here with your palms on the floor. If you think that it's enough for you, listen to your body. Or lift your left toes from the mat, pivot on your heel, take your knee away from your body. Again, you can stay here. Next option, twist and place your left palm on your sacrum bone and look over the left shoulder. The more you look over the left shoulder, a better twist. The same, bend your right knee and try to grab it. Not for you today. Take your time. Everything can improve. And breathe. Release your right foot. Place your palms on the floor. Bring your left foot in between your palms, or frame your left foot. Push into your right toes. Lift your right knee off the mat. Place your right heel on the floor. And now turn. You bring your left toes a bit inside 45 and your right toes outside 45. Knee in line with your ankle from the side. Tight muscle parallel with the floor. Keep your right palm on the floor if you need to. So you create a stretch more here to your right foot inner part. And now we move on the right side. Right elbow on the right knee. Straighten your left leg. Point your left toes outside. Pay attention to your knee over. And use your right knee to push. Sorry, your right ankle to push into your right knee. Turn. Stay here. Look forward. Your choice. Or come up. High lunge. Push into your left heel. Left knee straight. Belly knee activated. Place your palms on the floor. Take your right foot back, either downward dog with your both feet on the mat, or lift your right leg up. On an exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. On an exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Deep in and deep out. Let's find our way back. Still on the left side. Whip it. Lift your left leg up. Both hips in one line. Parallel with the floor. Kick into your left heel. On an exhale, bring your left foot forward in between your palms. Right knee on the mat. Low lunge, arms up. Breathe. Arms down and back. Interlace all your 10 fingers. Pull your shoulder back. Feel the stretch into your chest. Look up. Release your palms. Frame the left foot. And let's prepare for half split. Tuck your right toes on the mat and start to move. Move halfway. Flex simultaneously your left toes. And already your right hip above the knee. Do not push your heel forward. Push into your left knee. Remember your spine straight. Look forward. Push into the knee. So now your hips are equal here. Inhale if you want to go deeper. We are much more warm up now. On an exhale, bend your elbows and take your belly on your thighs, chest on your knees. Once you are comfortable there, I'm not yet, Then you let your forehead go closer to your shin. Bend your left knee. Let's continue with the lizard pose. Take your left foot to the side, left arm inside. Look forward, take your time. Lift your left toes, put it on your left heel, take your left knee away from your body. Left palm on your sacrum bone, look over the left shoulder. The more the better for the twist. Bend your right knee and grab your right foot. And here, if you feel warm more, pull your heel closer to the hips. Release your right foot. Turn, bring your left foot in. Lift your right knee. Place your heel on the floor. Turn your left toes in 45, your right toes out 45. Right palm on the floor, left elbow on your left knee, but inner on. So you can use your elbow, so you push your knee a bit outside, as much as you can today. For me, it's easier if I grab my shin, so I know my knee is above my ankle, is not in. And now move on the right side. If you find that your knee is too much inside, just take your time as much as you need. Don't force it, just because I showed so. So take your time. Turn towards the right side. Look forward. Knee above the ankle. High lunge. Arms up. Look forward. Push into your left heel. Knee above the ankle. Tail in. Place your palms on the floor. Take your right foot back. Swing it all the way up to the ceiling. On an exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. On an exhale, downward facing dog. Look at your feet. Deep in, deep out. In, deep out. Completely inhale, completely exhale. Take your time, and we have now one more. On an inhale, lift your right leg up. 3-leg pose, try to touch the ceiling. Kick your right heel, both knees straight. On an inhale, bring your right foot forward in between your palms. High lunge, arms up. Look forward. Bring your palms together in the center of your chest. Now left elbow on your right knee. And look over the right shoulder. Push into your left elbow. So your palms, they are in the center from the side. Look over the right shoulder up to the ceiling. On an inhale, arms up, palms on the floor. Take your right foot back and up. Kick into your right heel and Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Take your time to open your chest. On an exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Try to touch the ceiling. Kick into your left heel. Breathe. Bring your left foot forward in between your palms. High lunge, arms up. Breathe. Palms together. And now right elbow on your right knee. Push on your knee. So you lift your body. So you bring your palms in the center of your chest. Pay attention to your right knee. Straighten it. Look over the left shoulder. Deep inhales. Deep exhales. Inhale, arms up, palms on the floor. Take your left foot back and up. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. On an exhale, downward facing dog. Look at your feet, deep inhales. Deep exhales. Deep in. Deep out. Bend your knees. close to your thighs, just to your knees. Pay attention to your palms. They are completely flat on the mat. Open your knees and let's go into child pose. Inhale, stretch your arms forward. Exhale, forehead on the floor. Keep your hips closer to your heels. Deep inhale. Deep exhales. Deep inhales and completely exhales. Take your time here in child pose as much as you need. 10 breaths, 20 breaths. But keep your awareness to your breath. Be conscious of your breath. Deep in. After 10 forced conscious breath, let your breath be naturally as it goes in and comes out. Just let it be. And take your time here for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Once you feel that it's enough for you today, just continue your day. Hope these exercises helped you, this sequence, and makes your hips feel now much free, flexible, and release your lower back pain. Thank you so much. See you soon. Take care. Namaste.